Listen to this. Narcissism in action.
Orlando Police 911, this is Fahad on the recorded line. What's the address of your emergency?
It's 4550 South Kirkman Road.
4550 South Kirkman Road?
Yes.
All right, do you need the police or the paramedics there?
I don't know. I need you. I don't know what to do. I'm a manager of a restaurant, and we have some customers here with two kids. One of the kids is with a lot of bruises on his arms and on his face. And the parent is not done giving food for him, but is giving to the another kids that are with them. And the one is so quiet, and I asked him on a paper if he needs help. And first he turned his head saying that no, but he keep looking at me, and I write in another paper if he needs help again. And he make me a sign that yes, he needs help. So
Okay, if you want to hear the rest of this or look at the news story about this case, definitely feel free. I found it, most of the information was on Fox News in out of Orlando. This is just a couple of hours from where I live right now, so it's reeling in me. And when I look at a case like this from about child abuse, I do get triggered, of course, because I'm a survivor. And some of the memories that I have are literally not even awareness, but because my situation was I was just a baby, even though I had other traumatic events after the most traumatic event of being taken out of my home because of violence as a baby. Those memories are deep in my body. They really are. So when I hear things like this, and actually I also have this picture that my natural mother gave me of when I was born. I was about 2 months old, and I looked like a starved rabbit. I looked flimsy. My body was not even like a baby. I looked like a starving child. And then 6 months later, when I saw my first picture when I was in adoption, I had become this huge round face, plump baby like most babies. So, you know, I can, sometimes I sense the trauma. And this case really hit me hard. And I've been researching it. Can't find a whole lot of information yet, but I'm going to keep digging on this one. You can guarantee that this child was singled out. It seemed to have, anyway, let me try to summarize what happened. Family went into a restaurant, and the restaurant people were very good in finding kind of signs that there was something wrong with this child. He was sitting separate from the family. They were kind of treating him a little different. They weren't feeding him. And she noticed some bruising on him. Now, when the police came eventually, and once the whole case started, they uncovered the child. The poor child was covered in scars and bruising and severely underweight. So this child, but the other children seem to be treated fine. So I really want to dig into what the dynamic was in that family, because I want to find out, you know, that child was definitely a supply for a narcissist. They were using that one child to gain some kind of ego boost, control issue, maybe you know, because I don't know the dynamic, I can't tell. Was it the father trying to get back at the mother? Was the mother really submissive, and the father used this child as a weapon for the mother? You know, oftentimes when there's severe child abuse and neglect like that, the narcissist is posturing the child as a tool to get back at the spouse. Now, not always, that's not, you know, it's, of course, it's not cut and dry. Abuse cases are not the same, but I got a vibe that there was some severe control going on with that father, and possibly targeting that kid. Maybe the other kids, I mean, who knows? Maybe that kid was from a different father. Well, I don't know. I like I said, the information is so scanty, and it just happened. It just came into the public eye a couple of days ago. Apparently this happened on New Year's Day. So this child got taken into foster care on New Year's Day. Now, it's very symbolic. It can be a good thing. It can be, maybe it's a good thing. It's a brand new, fresh day for the child, but can you imagine the trauma involved with starting over on New Year's Day? It will be forever imprinted in his mind. What I hope does not happen is that I hope they don't work on reunification. I cannot stand these cases where they push to rehabilitate the parents and put the children back with the parents. No, don't do it. Narcissists do not change. They get worse. And if this is what the outcome of their parenting is, their parenting process, no, I'm a strong advocate and believer in not reuniting the kids with the family. And some people think I'm a witch because of that, or the other word, the B. No, kids are not always better off with their parents. This is a perfect example of that. I don't know, this one's got me riled up. And you can guarantee when we start to get some public information, if we do, sometimes these things go underground and we don't get the public information, but you can almost guarantee this is going to be the process. Deny, 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 deny. And possibly one of them will break. More likely the mother will. It seems like the father was the primary abuser. I don't know. But let me tell you, these are the signs that were visible to the public, that the public were made aware of in this case. There was significant bruising, and the waitress and the owner noticed it was on the face. But as they uncovered it, when they took him to the police station or the hospital or whatever, they found the bruises were extensive and in various stages all over his body. And so this was ongoing. It wasn't a one-time thing. You know, there are cases where a parent loses their cool one time in their whole life and smacks a kid or something. This was not that. This was ongoing, significant torture. They used the word torture. They were starving the kid. They actually did that in front of people. They got witnesses to show that and guaranteed that was an ongoing process. They didn't just starve that kid one time. So the kid was there probably hungry, watching the rest of the family having this meal out for New Year's Day, and they were not feeding him. They would put him separate. They literally separated him, which was isolation. And the devaluation that comes with narcissistic abuse. Once a supply has been proven to not be beneficial for whatever reason. They see a weakness, they see they lack a purpose in the narcissist's life, they devalue them, and that's when the abuse kicks in, because the narcissists don't even see the child as a person. They don't even see them as like a real person. I'm also going to put a link in the description with a warning, because I'm a big kind of fan. I don't want to say fan because I don't like to pump up this guy. He's a narcissist. He's a world-renowned narcissist who does YouTube education on narcissistic abuse. But I think I'm going to actually do a whole video on just him. His name is HG Tudor. I'm actually going to link a video from him in the box below, where he discusses how narcissists do not love children. Well, they're incapable of love in general, but they definitely don't love their children. They use them and they show signs to the world. They make it sometimes look like they do, but no. Incapable. Narcissists are incapable. But I am looking forward to the mask falling from this particular narcissist, because you can guarantee the walls are closing in. There's they've been arrested. They've been caught. So that means the walls are going to crack and the mask is going to fall. I hope I get to see some evidence of it. I really, listen, it's only 2 hours away. I might get in my car and drive over there if I need to. This one is very near and dear to my heart. And just, I'm going to light a candle for the little boy. So let's go.